Greetings, Carl here. So I have a friend that I used to talk to all the time, maybe a decade ago. His name's Jason, and I want to make sure this is clear because I have friends that I talk to a lot now named Jason, not the same people. So if any of my friends named Jason see this, it's not you. And if my friend that I used to talk to all the time sees it named Jason, this is you. You'll know who it is. It's not bad. We've joked about this, in fact, years ago. So this friend, I used to have business ideas. Well, I still have like too many ideas. I have these ideas. And I used to call my friend Jason and I would tell him about these ideas. And Jason was as excited about ideas as I was. And I'm actually pretty persuasive sometimes. And so I would always convince Jason, and Jason would sort of tell me it's a good idea. And I would hang up and then I go do something. And often it wouldn't work because not because Jason's advice was bad, but because that's the nature of ideas. Some of them work, most of them don't. You got to try a lot. Like, so this is not Jason's fault. I'm feeling really guilty right now. It's not Jason's fault, um, but I'd go, and my wife knew Jason too. And I'd go tell my wife, I'm like, I'm going to go do this thing. I talked to Jason today. Jason thinks it's a great idea. And one time she's like, hey, the last 10 things you've tried that Jason thought was a good idea didn't work. And they're my ideas, not Jason's. I'm not trying to blame Jason. So she's like, when are you going to stop calling Jason? And it's not about Jason. It became a metaphor for us though. When are you going to stop calling Jason? Because Jason was just a confirmation bias machine for me, right? That's often what a good friend is. Like just like supporting you, telling you it's a good idea, go, right? Cheering you on. But this points out a huge problem. Huge problem. Often the way we make decisions is we make the decision and then we do our research. And our research consists of summarily dismissing anything that disagrees with us and gathering information to support what we've already decided. This has a name. It's called confirmation bias, right? If right now if you make a decision tonight about how you want to invest in some cockamamie scheme you've seen on the internet, or your buddy tells you on a bike ride about something you should buy, you go home and search, Google it. If you look, you will find plenty of evidence to support what you've already decided, no matter how crazy the idea is. So if the next morning you do that and in your inbox, there's 2 emails, one that says 10 pieces of data that support what you decided last night, and the other one says 10 things that disagree with what you decided last night, you will open one and delete the other, and no prizes for guessing which one is which, right? That's confirmation bias. So when are you, and when am I going to finally stop calling Jason? That is essay number 92 in my new book. It's a fun take on confirmation bias. It's such a sticky problem, such a sticky little problem. And I'll give you look, the solution for confirmation bias is really, really hard. It's intentionally expose yourself to thoughtful conversation and arguments that disagree with what you've already decided to do, and make a commitment to understand them. At the end of them, you need to be able to say, I understand it. It doesn't mean you'll change your mind, but you need to be able to understand them. Be open to the cognitive burden. This is the reason why confirmation bias is so problematic, is your brain doesn't want you to do it, right? Your brain is like, look, we made a decision. Let's move on. Let's go. You've got to be open to the cognitive dissonance in your chest and in your head if you're going to consider nuance and alternative viewpoints. Think about the implications of this with politics. I mean, now you understand, wow, it's a lot of work. Yep, that's the only way to avoid the echo chamber. That's it. I think you'll love this one. Hopefully you love this. If you enjoyed this conversation, you'll enjoy the book. Just send me go buy the book. Here's my favorite way to buy it. Buy 1 copy at Amazon and 1 copy from your local bookstore. Be amazing, right? Give the copy from your local bookstore to your favorite friend. Keep the copy from Amazon for yourself. Be incredible. If you want to see an excerpt because you're not convinced yet, just send an email to hello@behaviorgap.com. Put in the subject line, friend of Carl, and we'll send you an excerpt. Cheers, my friends.